All right, this is Brandon Campbell. Those of you just stopping by this is your first time stopping by. My name is Brandon. Today's video is about winning the game of financial freedom. And the reason I'm shooting this video is because it's a lot of people out here that's giving false information about what it is and how to achieve financial freedom. And a lot of the ways that I'm getting ready to share with you in this video, unless you've done your own research, your own studying, or gotten to some of these rooms, you basically getting garbage stuff out here. And the first thing I want to talk about is these things with people starting a business and getting these CPN numbers. Well, CPN numbers could only get you so far, but you best to believe that some people get caught, and the people that want to use CPN numbers and hurry up and buy them a car or a house, and they don't have no other plans, nothing to do with the money, and these people still end up working a job. Sometimes in the long run, it'll come back and bite you. But the only true way to financial freedom and winning at this game we call life, because in order to live, you need money. You need to be focused on creating wealth. Well, how do you do that? Well, the first step you should do is always be working on your credit. I know it's a big myth out here that black men in this world can't compete, which is a bold-faced lie. And let the truth be told, a lot of Americans can't compete because of low credit scores. To get a decent car, you have to have a 650 or above. To get good lines of credit, and I don't mean just a whole bunch of credit card stacking like a lot of this false information that's sold out here to you say to do, to apply and get all these credit cards, you need a 700 and better credit score to be able to enter in the game of free enterprises. Because if you don't, then the truth of the matter is that you're locked out before you even get started. But there is some solutions. If you stay to the end, I got a solution on the way to help you on the steps toward creating your own financial freedom. However you want it, whether it's you want to start your business, you want to start investing, how to do these things the right way and capitalize like the rich do. All we keep hearing is about, oh, these rich people get these tax breaks and, they need to pay more taxes. But if they have to pay more taxes, then they're going to let people go, and it's not fair. So if you can't beat them, you might as well join them. First things first, you need to establish yourself a trust to put your business in. Because when you establish a trust, just in case something happened to you, it can get passed down to your kids, and they'll be able to have access to the funds and the resources that you have immediately upon your death. Because let's face it, most of us didn't come from no rich folks. Have families that had a whole bunch of money to pass it down. And I know a lot of people say, well, I don't want to start no business because it's too risky and businesses fail. And you just go ahead and stay on your job. Because one tip I'm finna give you right here is, not only in your business can you pay your kid $12,000 a year, actually it's more than that. You can give them 30. 12, you can pay them 12, plus you're allowed to, by IRS, to gift another 20,000 to whoever you wanted annually. That right there alone could help your kid. It could help you go further in life. I mean, just think of how many people out here that's in, $100,000 consumer debt, and I gotta go get a loan from the bank, or I gotta take on this extra job to be able to pay this debt off. But if you have a part-time business that's making, let's just say, $70,000 a year, you can gift yourself, and don't quote me on it. Remember, this is all for education. Don't take this for no financial advice. You can actually gift yourself up to $20,000 tax-free money. Who couldn't use an extra $20,000? I know there's a lot of people out here. You must have an emergency fund. You got to have a short-term fund. Man, if you start your business and you make $2,000 a month, let that be your emergency fund. Of course, you're going to have to, pay yourself something to help pay help pay your bills, but it'll work for you. Another benefit is a lot of people, talk about taxes on everything. Well, see, if you operate in commerce correctly and you're using your business bank account for a lot of these expenses that people pay for, so let me just name a few. Phone bills, depending on if you use your phone or not, that could be a tax write-off for you. X amount of your rent or your mortgage payment could be a write-off for you. There's lots of other things, and I'll go into them in the next video. And another thing is this whole wealth building thing. It's been hidden from a lot of people, and the game is actually rigged upon. People want to worry about gender pay gap and wealth gap, but the truth of the matter is, they want to cry out about immigration and stuff, but these immigrants are coming right over here and setting up shop and achieving the American dream in less than 1 year, while American people sit here and be poor and beg for a tax deduction and a job raise and beat inflation. And it don't take much to do it. See, that's why I'm saying the game is rigged behind you. But with the tips I'm giving you here, I'm helping you to set you up to win, because you do not have to be an American citizen to be able to come to America. Only thing you got to do is set up a business in America. If that business is making money, you can come right over here, skip skip ahead of people. And guess what? You come here, your business is making money. Let's just say $200,000 for the last 2 years. Okay, now your business making $200,000. It qualifies for a home. It qualifies for a house. Matter of fact, if your business makes $250,000 a year, you automatically qualify for $1 million loan. See, they don't tell you that. And I know it's a lot of people out here, you got Grant Cardone and a lot of these other people say, don't buy a house, don't buy a house. It's a bad investment. But yet they buying $1 million houses, $2 and $3 million houses, while ordinary, average, everyday Americans are sitting here struggling to pay rents that now is $2,000 for 1 bedroom. Man, please. I remember when I decided to buy me a house, and because I have a family of 5, and it came time to renew the lease. Me and my wife had already been looking, and they said if you stayed for 1 more year, it was going to be $1,950. I said, well, we won't be, because the house, the 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath house that I was approved for was only $2,000. And it was crazy. And matter of fact, now I went over there and rent recently. They bottom line, you can't even rent nothing for less than $750, and that's just for the rent. Not to mention if you got a car note, if you got a brand new, if you bought a car in 21, 22, you're paying quite a bit. You already tapped out and strapped out of the game. But on to that tip that I was getting at. For one, you must set up a trust and an LLC, and you must do it the right way. Because it don't matter if your business only makes $1,000 a month or it makes $10,000 a month, you can qualify to get funding. You can qualify to buy you a house in your business name and a car in your business name. And how do we do this? We set up a trust. After we set up a trust, we set up an LLC in that trust. And after we set up the LLC in that trust, we go to our job, because I know a lot of you people out there, a lot of people that watch the channel work job, and you talk to the human resource department, and you get that W-2 form. Let me see, line 7, 6, 8. On line 7, I think, don't quote me on it, it might be 7 or 8, you mark exempt. And that money, that federal tax money that you had coming out your check, send it to your business bank account for the next year. And that way, your money, your business has money coming in, and now you have an income for that business, so now you qualify. So now that you got a job, and now that you got that business that's bringing in the income, you got 2 incomes now. And you can use this income also to grow your business. And after 1 year or after 2 years, keep doing this, you will be able to pull yourself out of poverty. You'll be able to move on and achieve that American dream that most people want, because number one, if you follow what I just said in this video, you have a business. After you get qualified for a business, after your business qualifies, you could get you a house in your business name, you could get you a car in your business name, and you on your way to building the financial freedom that everybody around the world is coming to America to build. Nobody, I don't care what nobody say, ain't nobody jumping no fence or coming under these fences from Mexico or overstaying their visa from Canada and Asia and all these other countries just to come all the way over here to get a damn job. Man, that's foolish. These people are coming over here to compete, to build wealth. Man, anybody. I even tell my oldest son, man, you can get rich if you want to. You could take a truck, you could take a truck, a couple lawnmowers, get you $200 worth of yards a day. And if people like you and like what you do, they refer you to your friends, set you up a crew, and have a full-fledged business and be out of the workforce forever if you just follow the steps that I gave you in this video. If you like the video, share, subscribe, comment. I want to know what you all think. But if you're going to achieve financial freedom, it first starts with a business. And not to mention, when you start a business, if you set your business up the right way, you can get so many tax breaks. But you don't want to do that in the first year, or maybe you do. But you can activate a whole bunch of these tax codes. And man, I'm telling you, it's more tax codes than you would believe that help business owners out. Why? Because they employ people. And that's where the government gives you the biggest break. And if you just follow what I said in this video, these steps can put you on the path to winning the financial freedom game, and you won't have to worry about going next week, losing your job, layoff. With all these companies laying off, man, it's a wide open market. It's money to be made. And I mean money to be made like if you wanted to, you could quit your job and start door dashing for Uber 10, 15 hours a day. Yeah, I know a lot of people might not want to do it, but that's what you're going to have to do to make that money. And in the next 6 months to a year, your life would be different. And while you're doing all this, building your personal credit, even though we don't plan to use our personal credit, you still want to be in good standings to have personal credit, to get discount and insurance and a couple of other things. And once you've been in business for 6 months to a year, just always remember that your business qualifies to get something. Regardless if you just start up or you ain't got no business credit. All these folks with, the banks don't like LLCs. That's a lie. They do. You go with an LLC and you got some incomes and you got some and you have some collateral, and see, will the bank not be your friend? Hell, matter of fact, after reading all these tax breaks, I'm even starting to think the IRS is your friend, as long as you play by the rules. Learn to play the game if you want to win financial freedom. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.